hey, have you ever heard the saying that love knows no bounds? It means that love has no boundaries, no distance, and also no reason. Basically, we can't help who we fall in love with. It just kind of overwhelms us and it just happens. Especially when it does come to age, although age is really just a number. But it's still slightly taboo in our society for a woman to date an older man, and it's actually very common. Some of the most famous people in the world are a lot older than their spouses, like Madonna, who's 62, who is dating her guy who's 27, or Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, who have 25 years between them. And many women do like to date older guys. They are just naturally attracted to them and prefer to spend a lot of their time with them as opposed to the younger guys. And in today's video, we are going to learn about 10 older guy traits that young women find very sexy. So are you ready to dive in? My name's Anna, stay tuned. Trait number 1, they are more mature. This one is less of a trait and more something that older guys, well, naturally do have. And it can be very confusing because women's brains are 4 years younger than guys, but ladies reach maturity a lot sooner. Scientists say that women reach peak maturity at 32 and men reach it at 40. So this means that if a lady is dating a younger man, maturity-wise, he is a lot younger than her, which can make things extremely hard, especially when it comes to things like settling down, buying a house, getting married, and even having children. And while younger men are still interested in partying, older men are working on their careers and their future selves. And this is what women want. They want a guy who is ready to commit to them and treat them well. And when it does come to sophisticated conversations, older men are also better at these because of their level of maturity, which makes dating them much more enjoyable. Trait number 2, they are far more experienced. And yeah, I am talking about the bedroom stuff right now. But also in a relationship, they're also very much more experienced. Older men have seen more because, well, they've lived around longer and they have most likely dated more people and have been in more relationships. And older men have picked up tricks in the bedroom and really understand what women want, which is super sexy. Older men also understand that sex is not just for men, but also for women too. In relationships, they understand what women need, which women find really sexy. It means the relationship is normally more balanced. Trait 3, searching for a daddy. Some women have strained relationships with their dads at a very young age, and it gives them something called daddy issues, which is what I'm sure you have heard of before. They start searching for someone who is the complete opposite of their father to repair some wounds in the past. So in an attempt to find someone who is the opposite of their father, they search for older men who are similar to the dad that they had whilst growing up. And women seek a mentor, a friend, or someone who will offer them some advice. And whilst dating an older man, she finds that she is naturally attracted to older men and continues that cycle. Trait number 4, they know what they want to have and do in life. Older men have spent a lot more time working on themselves. Well, obviously, they've had many years, and this means that they know what they want to have in life. They have a future planned out, and they would love someone to spend it with. And whoever they are in a date with or in a relationship with needs to be able to slot into their life. They won't be changing their future plans, but they would include a lovely lady in them. So the fact that older men are super sure about what they want in life comes across very sexy to the ladies. Trait 5, older men are mysterious. Older men have a certain sexy mysteriousness to them. They have seen things that you only see with age. They have a certain seriousness to their face and lines on their forehead. And women find it so sexy because they want to know more about that story and what they have done. Older men tend to ask more about women on a date as opposed to just talking about themselves, which makes them super mysterious. I once dated a very sexy older man and he was really mysterious and had traveled the world. His stories absolutely made me weak at the knees and I was instantly hooked. And young women find it so sexy to hear about the older guys' adventures, their stories, successes, and also failures. They are very understanding. The older man will treat women with more understanding and much more respect than what a younger man would do. They have lots of previous experience in relationships, which means they are more understanding of women's needs. And older men don't have time for small issues. They are big picture thinkers. They have more patience and will get to the root of a problem. So these guys will resolve any issues. They don't care for game playing because, well, they are far too mature. They understand why women feel hormonal sometimes and that they are going to like some things on one day and then not like it on another. And older guys are willing to listen and also learn. And obviously, women find this trait very sexy. They are ready to get married. Older men are further along in their lives and are much more mature. So because of this, they are much more ready to settle down and get married. And women are often looking for someone to settle down with and someone who will not break their hearts any longer. A younger man is not mature enough to settle down for marriage, but for some ladies, that's all they want. Older men make the younger woman feel safe and secure, which makes them great marriage material. If an older man asks a younger woman to marry him, the woman is so delighted. She no longer has to suffer heartbreak and can spend her life with someone very special. And the older man loves being with a younger woman who is full of energy, vitality, and youth. Older men have more money. This is a brilliant trait that most older men do have. Not only have they had longer to work and develop their careers, but they have also had longer to practice the art of saving. And younger men are too immature with their money. They spend it on frivolous things that won't really last very long. Older men, however, invest their money in things like stocks and shares that will multiply in value and offer a more stable future. And women really want a stable future where they do not have to worry about things like money, and older men offer this for them. So the older guy might already own things like cars or houses, which the younger guy really doesn't. And women find this very attractive and oh so sexy. Trait number 9, the older man can help out around the house and he enjoys doing it. An older man is more likely to be clean and he wants to help out around the house. They may already own a house, they've had to keep it clean themselves, so they understand. So this means they are very much house trained and they enjoy helping out around the house with things like laundry, cleaning the bathroom and also the bedrooms. An older man is always a lot cleaner than a younger one, and I'm sure you could agree. This means that the younger woman does not need to clean up after him because house chores and cleaning is a subject that younger couples actually often argue about. But with an older man, there is simply no need because one of his best traits is that he will always help out around the house. They treat women well. The final trait, which is also the most important one, is that they treat women very, very well. I have dated younger men before and I have found them to be sometimes a little bit too immature, unwilling to commit and very inexperienced. But the older man though has always treated me very, very nice. And they have treated me like an equal and I absolutely love that. And I am not the only one because a younger woman wants to be treated well by the man that they choose to be with. Older men naturally do this because of all their life experiences and amazing traits that we just talked about. Why not date a younger woman? They will find you very sexy and attractive, and you might just find the lady that you would like to settle down with, and when you are 60, she's gonna look 25. A bonus. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.